Welcome to Mr. Mitsubishi YouTube channel. Covers a lot of all new Outlander stuff. Today we'll do a video on real life electric range for the 2023 Outlander PHEV. So this here is a Canadian spec. So basically around that fully electric range there's a little bit confusion because in other parts of the world it's rated for 80 some kilometers. For North America, Canada specifically, the rating came in at 61 kilometers on fully electric range. So right now we'll be taking out for a good drive. It's going to be city versus a little bit like higher speeds, not highway, but somewhere where limits are like 70-80 kilometers an hour. So it's a healthy overall mix of your daily driving. So we'll be taking it out for a solid drive. We'll see how many kilometers we're gonna squeeze out of it. So it's a normal temperature today, so there's nothing below like zero. It's not freezing temperatures, so the battery should perform as designed. So there shouldn't be any kind of like range deductions because the weather is too cold. There are going to be two people in the car, and we're not going to turn the AC on because it's almost winter time. There's no need for AC, and I'm not going to be using much of like heated steering wheel, heated seats, just to see how far we can get. And also I'll be using the one pedal drive that it has, so we'll talk about it a little bit in the car, how it is, what it is, and then we'll also kind of feel it out as we drive. And yeah, right now let's get to it. I've been waiting to do this test since ever they came out with this range. And right now let's back the Charger up in the trunk and off we go. Okay, let's get to it now. And basically, like I said, we're going to be taking it for a nice easy drive. Our goal is here basically to blend in the traffic, so we won't be driving super slow on purpose just to annoy ourselves and everybody around us, just to achieve the highest possible kilometers. But we'll be blending in traffic. We'll be using this innovative pedal button right here. So basically we'll talk about a little bit more as we drive, and then the EV button here we'll put on full EV drive, and that will also show us right here the energy flow. So we can see right here, it'll show us like from the battery how it goes to the wheels and whatnot. So not going to go through the engine, so just full battery on the wheels. And then the one pedal, the second we push the button, so we have this little light come on. So this is how we know that it's ready. So it shows us 52 kilometers. It's rated for 61. It's nothing extraordinary that the kilometers don't show exactly the full range. I've seen that on other electric cars like Tesla and Ford Mach-E and Ford Lightning truck and everything else. So that doesn't really give us the accurate reading. So don't be too scared about that part. So right now what we'll do is we'll just reset the drive computer. So all items, confirm the reset, yes. So there we go, everything at zero, and we'll see how many kilometers we can squeeze out of fully electric drive. So right now, off we go. Just make sure that we are in EV mode. Yes, we are. And let's go. So the temperature that we set is 22 degrees, right? So we won't be using heated steering wheel and heated seats. So that's an optimal temperature that majority of people would choose for their drive, just to kind of simulate the real life drive, so to speak. And then what we have on this one here, we're driving an SEL trim level. So it's such a pleasant car to drive, such a nice trim level. We'll talk about it a little bit more about the options it has in a moment. But right now, the first basically impressions we have about the e-pedal, it's quite interesting. So basically how it works, Mitsubishi calls it innovative pedal. Some other calls it like e-pedal, one pedal, depending like which manufacturer is talking about it. But in a way, it's a combination of gas pedal and brake pedal all in one. So the second you step on a gas, like it's a normal gas pedal, but when you take your foot off the brake, just like it did right now, it brakes quite dramatically, and you can feel the brake, and you don't even need to brake with your regular brake pedal because it applies so much this regenerative braking power that you're basically it stops right away, right? So that's a cool thing. And basically the biggest benefit of using it, that is, if you drive and let's say there's like a, you know, bumper to bumper traffic, or like, you know, you see there's a red light in front of you, you literally lift your foot off the brake and the vehicle is going to slow down, use this braking power basically for regenerative braking, and going to put it back in your battery. So that's how you can achieve the optimum kilometers. So just like we have right now, see, we have the red light and I take my foot off the brake and the vehicle literally, or off the gas, and the vehicle literally like stops way before. Right, so I can do it here. So okay, I'm doing it now. There we go. I didn't even have to use the brake pedal. I'm using it just literally for the last little bit. So the second I saw, you know, the red light was there, I put my foot off the gas pedal and it brakes like that. So if you ever have a chance to test drive, definitely test it out. At first it might feel a little bit kind of, you know, different and weird when you're using that, but you know, that's a nice feature to get used to. Also, when you're driving it, we'll see in a sec when the light gets green. So this energy flow chart is quite awesome as well. So right now we press the gas pedal and it shows that the battery is flowing from battery to wheels. So let's say I'm taking my foot off of the gas and it's going to reverse. See, now it shows that the wheels were charging the battery. So that's how it goes. Like the second you're braking, the regenerative braking kicks in and is charging your battery. So pretty cool thing like that. Also, we have nice indicator right here. So we have the EV range and we also have the charge range. So you can be basically landing at either section, right? So if you're using EV, like right now I'm pressing gas a little bit, it was using the EV. We have another red light, I'm stepping off the gas pedal and we're charging, and we can see how this flow goes as well. So this innovative pedal in a way is teaching you to become a better, more efficient driver. So it's pretty cool. Awesome. So we're gonna keep on driving this vehicle. Like I said, it's a healthy mix of, like, you know, stoplights. We already hit the second stoplight, not too many cars, so it's not going to be full bumper to bumper traffic, but you know, there's speeds that we're going to be able to go upwards of you know, 70-80 kilometers an hour. So we'll obey the speed limit. We're not going to go over. We're going to enjoy the drive in this beautiful SEL trim level, and we'll see what the end result will give us. Here's another cool screen that you can check out. On your screen right here, we can find this tab that says energy usage, and this will give you a very good information as well. So this screen is way more visible for everybody else. The driver can see obviously his screen well, but the passengers then can enjoy this screen, and it shows what mode you're in, your kilometer range, your combined range you'll be getting, because right now we have full tank of gas as well. And this one shows you also how like the charge goes, right? So right now I'm again going to release the innovative pedal like that, and we can see that it's charging. And now I'm going to press it, and now we're consuming, right? So we're always kind of flip-flopping between the two. A very nice screen to have. I really like all these little screens and everything else, so it's a nice nice feature to have. Keeps you entertained when you drive. So now we're going 80 kilometers an hour, and we kind of can see how the flow goes. We're very efficient, so we're not going to be going fast or anything like that. And I gotta say, the more I drive this PHEV, the more I like it. It feels very nice and solid. It's a little bit, I think the weight distribution is a little bit different compared to the gas version. So and then plus, like, you know, whenever you're like in this plug-in hybrid electric, you want to kind of like, you know, squeeze all the mileage out of it, that you pay attention to screens. It just seems like this, you know, next generation vehicle, so to speak. So I like it a lot. The road noise is very good. I'm happy with that, so there's not much of it. And this one also has rain sensing wipers, which makes the life so much easier in a rainy day like this. So yeah, so it's a good stretch of you know, 80 kilometer range right now. 80 is going to be as high as it goes, and now we're going to be approaching you know, intersection. So we'll see if it's a red light or green light. Then we're dropping again to 50, going up to like 70, 80 again. So overall, very healthy mix of driving that is going to give us real life indication. So we turned down the temperature a little bit cooler to 20 degrees, but it was getting a little bit too warm. Still no AC, because there's not much need of that. No heated seats, no nothing. So let's keep on driving, keep on enjoying, and we'll see what range we get. Okay, by the looks of it, we've hit half the battery. So according to this right here, so this is where the battery shows us, right? So we hit half. Still shows 40 kilometers, 34 kilometers to go. So we're at half. We're gonna turn around and we're gonna head back to the dealership, and we'll see what's the total range we squeezed out of it. So we are on the last kilometer. That's it, it just kicked out. We have a little bit of EV button right there. And now drum roll, what did we get? Let's scroll here, and we got 68 kilometers. We can call it 69 because we have a little bit of juice left here in the battery, so it shows 0 now, but it's still flowing from here. So I think we are gonna drive it until we see basically when the engine kicks in. That's where we truly know the battery is done, because this one, like, it's I don't think it shows 0. It just like kicked off like that. So we got 69, 70 kilometers, something like that. Pretty cool. I think with the official rating of 61 for Canada, the first drive ever we did, and we already basically topped it. I think if we drive a little bit more this vehicle and learn a little bit on how to drive it a little bit better and a little bit more efficient and whatnot. Also depends on your full kind of like driving range, where you're gonna go, like who's going with you, and if it's like one person versus 3-4 people or 2 people in a car, that will also have an effect. So but this one is pretty cool. So we're getting basically 70 kilometers of EV range. Not bad, I think. And yeah, so this drive, like I said, we did like very slow drive, obeyed the speed limit at all times. I put the innovative pedal on. We also put the Echo drive on. I'm not sure if that actually will give something or not, because the AC wasn't on anyways, and we're not using a gas engine. I don't think it'll give anything. Maybe if you've done your research already around that, you can leave a comment, or I'll look into it a little bit later myself as well. So we're literally on the last bar, so I'm super interested, like when the last bar is out, how much we're gonna get. But right now the kilometers are off, and we're at almost 70. So let's check out real quick when it actually, okay, EV primary charge, okay, canceled right now officially. We're out of juice, so to speak. And what did we get? 69.6. so there you go. This is our official rating. The car is out of electricity, and we got 69 kilometers, almost 70 kilometers. Very good. I think for the first drive we upped where we kind of like were rated at, and I think those people who are getting 80 kilometers and whatnot, it's all depends where you drive, how you drive. Once you own this vehicle and you start testing all this out, I'm sure that's where like the right answers come, because this one was just our first drive ever that we did. I also want to do one on fully charged up and highway only, where we go 100% highway on like 90 to 100 kilometer speed, just to see how fast that drains the battery as well. So there we go. It was quite interesting to do this real life test. Now we're heading back to the dealership, and we'll test something more on this, so stay tuned. And thank you for watching this video.